Gods of the Bible, Baal. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and offer sacrifices to Baal, and walk after other gods that you have not known? In the Bible, there are many mentions of gods that have tempted and taken the Israelites away from God. But who are these enemies of God? Who are these beings that tempted the followers of God to forsake Him? In this new series, we will go over the gods in the Bible. We will go over who they were, where they came from, and the history associated with them. Baal. Baal is both a title and a person. The title of Baal was used to describe a god of something. For instance, Baal Zebub was the god that kept flies away. Baal as an individual being was the chief deity of the Canaanite pantheon. Baal was fertility and storm god of the Canaanites. Baal was known to ride clouds and create rain for a heavy price. The cult of Baal spread through Canaan and began to take control over a significant portion of the population of Judea. The cult of Baal, due to the Phoenician influence, spread to both Egypt and Greece in the first millennia BC. And they forsake the Lord, the God of their fathers, who had brought them out of the land of Egypt, and bowed themselves down to them. Thus they provoked the Lord to anger, so that they forsook the Lord and served Baal and the Ashtaroth. Judges 2:12-13. Baal is described to have the body of a man and the head of a bull, with a crown of horns. The worshippers of Baal, or Baal, was similar to and synonymous with the word Lord, which was used to describe the God of Israel by the sons of Israel. Baal did not only name himself after the Lord of Israel, but also took other aspects as well. The priests of Baal would offer sacrifices to Baal in the manner and type as the Jews did at the Ark of the Covenant. Baal and Baal worship became a serious issue to the sons of Israel as the god of Baal became synonymous to the God of Israel, to many of the children of Israel. The priests quit asking, "Where is the Lord?" The experts in law no longer knew me, and the rulers rebelled against me. The prophets prophesied by Baal and followed useless idols. Jeremiah 2:8. The children of Israel had become corrupted by Baal worship to the highest levels of their society. Because they have forsaken me and have made this an alien place and have burned sacrifices in it to other gods, that neither they nor their forefathers nor the kings of Judah had ever known, and built the high places of Baal to burn their sons in fire as burnt offerings to Baal, a thing which I never commanded or spoke of, nor did it ever enter my mind. This will no longer be called the Valley of Ben Hinnom, but rather the Valley of Slaughter. Baal worship had become so influential that the active sacrifice of children and human sacrifice burnt offerings to Baal had thoroughly corrupted the people of Jerusalem. The Valley of Hinnom became a portal to Gehenna, the place of eternal fire in the Old Testament. It is clear that Baal tried to be a mockery, or at the very least, an imitation of the God of Israel. Like how the God of Israel was referred to as Lord, Baal used the title of Baal to symbolize that he was the Lord of his pantheon. Like how the high priest of the God of Israel built a temple on a high place and performed burnt offerings, the priests of Baal built their temple on the high places and replicated the burnt offerings of the God of Israel. As the God of Israel rode the clouds as his chariot, Baal rode the clouds as his chariot. However, Baal is but a forgery of the God of Israel. Baal could not protect the Israelites from the Babylonian conquest, nor could Baal deliver his servants from the wrath of the followers of the God of Israel, as they destroyed the altars of Baal. But Joash said to all who stood against him, "Will ye not contend for Baal, or let him contend for himself, because someone has torn down his altar?" Therefore on that day he named him Jerubbaal, that is to say, let Baal contend against him, because he tore down his altar. Did Baal exist as an enemy of God? Did the sons of Israel get tricked into worshiping a false god? Did Baal try and imitate the God of Israel? What do you think of Baal? Is the threat of Baal still around today? Let me know in the description below, and for more supernatural history, like and subscribe.